Before you invest another dollar, you need to know that there are things you must avoid investing even if it feels like a 1000% return on investment. Do you know why rich people keep getting richer while so many go broke? It is because they know exactly what investments to avoid at all costs. While their portfolios may be diverse and expansive, there are some avenues they simply won't tread. The wealthy understand the value of prudent investing, and in today's video, we'll discuss the things that they avoid investing in, and you should too. Keep watching till the end so you never make any investment mistakes. If you really want to never lose your money, trust me, you won't want to miss a second of this. Number 1. High risk and unproven startups. These days, it is common to find unproven startups in the market. After all, everyone wants to make money. But the thing is that even though these new businesses come around with plans of building a great future and massive success, it's common knowledge that the rich don't generally invest in them. Unproven startups have high risks involved and are known to fail after a while. There is no track record of their success, so you have nothing to analyze. If you are not one of the investors on Shark Tank, you honestly have no business putting your money in unproven startups. Besides, the sharks on the show ensure they do their homework before investing in anyone. If you want to see how all this goes down, go and check our video on how to train your brain to make more money. Have you ever invested in something you didn't fully get? Let's see why the wealthy never make this mistake and what it could cost you. Number 2. Investments they don't understand. Investing in a business you don't understand is not the smartest idea. Sure, you can always hire a manager to oversee things and keep you posted on the progress being made, but there is too much risk involved with that kind of strategy. Things might not go as planned and your money will end up getting whisked away right in front of you. No matter how lucrative or successful a business might seem, never invest in it if you don't know what it's about. If you have so much interest in it, try to do your research before making any drastic moves. That brings us to point number 3. If you are thinking about investing in crypto, you need to know that investing in crypto can take you to zero, and that's why the rich stick to safer bets. Number 3. Unregulated cryptocurrencies. Cryptocurrency is a very sensitive subject. Even though it has its bull run seasons, most of the time, the market is very volatile. Because of this, the rich only invest in established digital assets and blockchain projects. There is a lot of potential for fraud and loss. Some years ago, a 47-year-old man named Duncan put his entire life savings into a crypto project. He was hoping that the $50,000 he invested would yield a $430,000 return. He was immediately hit with reality after the market went bust in 2021. Duncan was left with only $5,000 and had to move back in with his parents. But wait, there is more. Have you ever heard of Timeshares investments? Let's find out why the rich stay far away from these so-called investments. Number 4. Timeshares. A timeshare is a vacation property that is owned by more than one person. How does it work? Rather than staying there together at the same time, each of these owners gets to reside there for a limited amount of time in a year. Now, you might be thinking, what's wrong with timeshares? For starters, there are poor investment returns, and it's quite difficult to sell, especially if you are the only investor that's ready to back out. Also, most of the time timeshares come with hidden fees and maintenance costs. Instead of putting their money in something like this, the rich would prefer outright property ownership or real estate investments. Number 5. Multi-level marketing MLM schemes. Now, let's talk about why the rich avoid multi-level marketing schemes, or you might be more familiar with the term pyramid schemes. In this kind of business, money is mostly made by enrolling new members. Pyramid schemes have high failure rates and there is a big potential for loss. Besides, it's not something sustainable. At some point, there won't be enough people to refer anymore, and this will lead to its breakdown because many members won't get paid. For this reason, pyramid schemes are generally considered illegal. Aside from looking at the possibility of being behind bars, the rich know that there are ethical concerns involved and serious risks to their reputation. Furthermore, are you stuck with an investment you can't sell? Learn why the rich avoid low liquidity assets and how you can dodge the same fate. Number 6. Investments with low liquidity. The rich know how unpredictable the future can be. For this reason, they avoid investments with low liquidity. You definitely don't want to be in a tight spot if you are in dire need of cash. Illiquid investments carry a lot more risks compared to liquid ones. Examples of non-liquid assets include equipment, vehicles, collectibles, and art. Also, if you have ownership in a non-publicly traded business, then you are dealing with a non-liquid investment. With these kinds of assets, you can never really tell when you will get your money, mostly because of the lower trading volumes and longer sale duration. On the other hand, liquid investments like real estate, private equity, and venture capital investments are commonly used as assets by rich people. Number 7. Companies with poor governance. There's a reason why smart individuals with leadership skills also become the best business owners. It's because people are willing to invest in them. No one wants a pushover that can't control the people who work for them. The rich simply never invest in companies that have poor governance. It's a big red flag. If a business has bad leaders at the helm of affairs, it's also very likely that a lot of unethical things are going on right under their noses. And they will most likely never find out until it's too late. The rich prefer businesses with strong leadership and transparent practices. The next point is important, and you will find out why the rich steer clear of over-leveraged properties to dodge financial catastrophe. Number 8. Over-leveraged real estate. Even though real estate investments are liquid and putting money in them is a great way to build wealth, you never want to have to deal with over-leveraged real estate. It always comes with a high risk of foreclosure and serious market volatility. Borrowing more money than you can pay back can also come with the burden of debt, which will put you in a tight spot and mess with your plans. Most rich people did not get to where they are today by acting unreasonably. It would definitely be smarter to opt for well-researched and manageable real estate investments. Number 9. Non-Diversified Investment Funds. Most rich people are investors who prefer having a diverse portfolio. I mean, why would you put all your eggs in one basket? Having multiple sources of income from different fields is probably the first idea that comes to you as a high-value investor. You always need to have a contingency plan, or in this case, many contingency plans. In the real world, not everything goes as expected, and you need to prepare for the worst. Remember Duncan? If he was smart enough to set up other businesses before taking that big risk, he would not have to start from square one. Once rich people have enough money to hold their ground, they invest in diversified portfolios and index funds. That brings us to the last point of our video. If you are still with us, make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. Number 10. Fad investment opportunities. Call it old school, but this is one of the best approaches to building wealth and staying wealthy. I understand that you might want to be an early adopter, but putting your money in trendy investments is very risky. Many of them are simply fleeting and stop generating buzz after a while. Instead of setting themselves up for failure, the rich invest in businesses that have been around for a while and have a record of success on the market. Investing in stable investment strategies is certainly your best bet. And there you have it. The wealthy know how to stay wealthy. So, the next time you are considering where to put your money, take a page from their playbook and remember the investments that the rich will never touch. Don't forget to hit that like button. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe for more videos.